I'm 33 years old, and I live with my mom, and I drive DoorDash for a living at the moment. You know, when I was a teenager and a kid, I never imagined that I'd be in a situation like this where I'm here living with my mom and, basically a grown man. Time really goes by quick. Like, it just seems like yesterday I was like living with my mom, but, going to high school. And now I've had my ups and downs in my journey, and here I am back at my mom's house. I'm back at mom's, man. And yeah, it's just interesting being like a full grown man. No kids, no wife. Nah, that hasn't happened for me. Uh, will it ever happen? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love to have children and be a part of their lives and have a family, a big family. I think I grew up like just me and my mom in the house, so I always like really thought it would be cool to just be a part of a big family, just to see what it was like. And it's funny how that works, where like you're just like whatever you have, like you want the opposite thing, even if like what you have is amazing. And yeah, I wouldn't trade my situation for the world. Although from the outside looking in, things may sound bad, they're really not. Like, I have like one of the best moms in the world, if not the best, probably the best. And you know, when I was growing up, things were just so full of love, and it doesn't really matter because society has all these standards like, oh, you gotta get your career going, and then you gotta like get into a house, and then you gotta like have a wife and like a husband, and then like kids, and that timeline just doesn't suit everybody. It really doesn't, you know? It may not even suit some of the people who have those things. And I'm joking, by the way. These things are all blessings, and it's all karma. Like, things are just meant to be, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny, like, all my desires and wants and wishes, like, I don't know. I had such amazing drive and, like, passion when I was younger, and I was so scattered, just having to figure things out on myself. But now, I'm just chill. I'm just a chill guy on his mom's couch. I'm just a chill bro, chilling on his mom's couch, talking to whoever wants to listen. Man, yeah, I really didn't see this for myself growing up. But, the thing is, I'm just like happy I get to spend time with my family and like spend time with my mother, even though our sleeping schedules may not match, and sometimes like she gets a little annoying sometimes, but like it's cool. And I'm just like learning still how to take care of myself as an adult. It's funny how like she keeps saying like, oh, it's like I'm learning how to take care of myself because she had 3 kids, and then here I am. I'm 33. I don't have any kids. I'm still learning how to take care of myself, man. I'm like, before this, I did like this sick stretching routine because I've been uncomfortable in my body. I think maybe a lot of people are. I don't know, but it's just crazy what can happen when you just like actually like surrender and let go. And what I mean by that is just like stop holding yourself up or tensing your muscles. It's like by doing that, you're like holding in the like knots in your body, and then like when you just like all I did was like lean over, find where the pain was, lean into it, and then, dude, I feel amazing right now. I drank some water, and I ate some beans and rice, and yeah, man, it's just I'm finding to be grateful for the little things in life, because social media can put all these huge things in front of you, and you're like, how did that person get there? And a lot of people were born into it. A lot of people had to work very hard. No matter where you start out in life, You got to work hard. And, it's just like skews your brain, like, oh, I should be here. And I always tell that to myself, like, oh, if I hadn't have made these decisions, like, oh, I would have these things. But it's like, maybe, like, I don't need those things. And then, like, maybe, like, the experiences I had are more valuable than, like, actually the experiences I've had are more valuable than the things that I think I should have, even if it's pain and even if it's joy or whatever, man. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's funny too how like I get all uncomfortable with myself and like I'm like looking to blame somebody, but like at the end of the day, like yeah, I don't know what people's lives are like with the internet age and like after COVID, like it's hard to get in front of people and like I used to go to work and have all these people that I would interact with and I would get my socialization through that. But now I just sit in my truck and then like drop food off to people who I don't even really get to see. And even the people I do get to see at the fast food places, like it's so quick. There's never any meaningful interaction, which is so different than like how what I'm used to. Like before I would get to talk to people and like connect with people, man. You know? And I love the ability to do that over the internet. But I think really what I would like is to have the ability to connect with people over the internet so that I can connect with people in real life. And maybe I can connect with people not even through this phone. Like maybe I don't need it. Maybe it's holding me back from meeting people. I don't know. I think like deep down inside, I just hope that using this cell phone and all the knowledge I've learned just to like connect with somebody, you know, like I just like miss that, like riding my bike to my friend's house and going to school. Man, I didn't really like going to school as a kid, I just didn't. But what I did like was seeing all my friends at school. That was the best. So yeah, anyways, if you don't know me, my name's Brant. Uh, I spent the last year and a half in Asia, traveling mostly Southeast Asia. I also went to Japan and Taiwan and Nepal. And yeah, it was just like hanging out with my friends again. And like, I've always been like, hey, like to my friends, let's go do this, let's go do that. But like, they're all busy with their own lives because we're all grown people and we have our different paths. But once I like jumped on that plane to go to Vietnam, it was like I was just connecting with all these people who showed up and did the same thing that I did. And I didn't even know who these people were, but all of a sudden, like, I have all these people with time on their hands that can, like, connect with me. And, like, we can share stories and laugh and just, like, be outside and enjoy good food and get sunlight and exercise. And, yeah, use all that hard earned money that, you work every day just to, like, have like finally getting something because I'm not like a big having stuff guy, I can be happy with a little because that's just what I was taught from a young age. But I'm so happy that that skill was embedded in me because like I wouldn't have been able to travel Asia a year and a half, if I was in a different circumstance. Like some people get money and they spend it, and then they get a credit card and they spend other people's money. And like I just never been that way. I've always been like, I don't need a lot, but I want to provide a lot of value for people, and in return, yeah, man, experiences. Because like at the end of the day, you can't take anything with you. And the funny thing is, you can't really take an experience with you either. But like, as lonely as this winter has been, now that I'm back in the country and everything's super expensive because of inflation, like I just like have this head full of like, oh man, remember that one time when me and Sam and Aram went to freaking the Himalayas and we climbed a 4,130 meters and we took all those pictures and then we got in our underwear and then like, rolled around in the snow. Yeah, that was sick. Oh man. Um, yeah, I don't know what the rest of my life is gonna look like. I still have dreams and aspirations, but I think that yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the last time I get to travel like that. Um, I have a lot more plans to experience a lot more beautiful things, and this part of my life's been like a resting period where I'm just like chilling, and I'm getting to spend time with my mom because I haven't seen her in a couple years. I've been out of the country, and that's important, because people get older, and it's just like interesting because like when I was young, everybody was like grown up, but now that I'm like pretty much grown up, everybody's getting older, and I'm like, man, like it's crazy seeing the people that I have grown up with my whole life age, because it's like they've always been there, and like, you know what I mean? They've always been there, dude. Like, there's so many people in my life that love me, and even when I didn't love myself, and it's crazy because I've taken a lot of that for granted, or I just like never really understood that it was special. But like, you see other people in life, like some people don't have like people that love them, and like they might end up in bad places, or they do have people that love them and they end up in bad places. But like, allowing the people that love you and feel and allowing that to happen, it like it affects you. Like I can say that personally, like the people who love me have saved my life when I was younger and I was very depressed and I was not in congruence with healing and like growing myself. I was just like trying to throw my life away, um, just not really caring about myself. And it was like those same people that love me that were just like supporting me even if I was having a bad time. And like because those people supported me, I'm able to like sit here on my mom's couch at 33 and say that like I got to work really hard and then travel through Asia, dude. It was so sweet. Yeah. I'm still living that experience up. I'm very happy and grateful for it. And thank you to whatever led to putting me in a position where I can do that. Yeah. We got our ups and downs in life, and it's crazy because like things maybe not seem great. Like this DoorDash thing lately has been like terrible. Like sometimes I'll go out and I'll make like $10 in an hour, and then sometimes I'll go out, which is terrible, and then sometimes I'll go out and I'll make like $20 in an hour or more, and then I think like, man, like how much am I spending in gas? And man, like I'm driving my truck so much, I'm gonna have to like put hundreds of dollars into fixing it. Like my windows were fogging up earlier, and I'm like, I can't even drive, and I'm nervous that I'm gonna like run into something, and you know how much I'm gonna have to put back in that truck just from using it. I don't even. It's hard to calculate the expense. I mean, if I was making like $25 or $30 an hour, I think that would justify everything. But I'm just not, dude. And like, I regret not finding work, stable work sooner, because like, I was just grinding at the DoorDash, and it has worked. It's just not consistent. yeah, it's not great. And I don't know if anybody else has experience doing this kind of like full time, or having it be their only source of income. But yeah, it's a learning curve, man. Nobody's setting it up for you and paying you an hourly wage. Like, you got to figure things out on your own. And I could do it correctly, get the best vehicle with the cheapest gas, and then find it for a low price, and then spend all the time in my car, and you know and use the right apps at the right time, and know the schedule, and then I'd probably come out right. But I'm just circumstantially using what I have. I got this truck, doesn't have great gas mileage. It's a stick shift, it's fun to drive, and I just crank it, dude, and I just and just freaking slanging these seed oils, dude. I'm just like, here's a bag of seed oils. Here's a bag of seed oils. I think about like what we provide in life, and like that's been a big thing for me, because like there's plenty of things that I could do for money. Like there's opportunities to do things for money, and I know there is, but I just regard a lot of the operations or systems in life that are in place like kind of like BS, and I don't really want to be a part of them. Like, I've realized as a grown man at 33 that I want to provide things that like lift people up and empower themselves. Like, I don't want to be a part of something that like is leeching off of other people, because I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. Like, cool, basic survival, do what you gotta do. I get that. A lot of people are right there, but like, I think there's more to life than just basic survival. Like, I want to like elevate, boom, myself, and then boom, elevate other people around me, and then boom, have them elevate other people around them, and like see people actually like thriving and like in a community, and like, I don't know, man. I just miss people, and yeah, I don't even know what that's gonna look like in my life. Like, I don't really know. I don't know. I'm just like a young man trying to make it through the world. But what I do know is that I love moving outside. The best days, get up early, get sun, move around, maybe use my voice, and just like have a good time with my friends, man. That's like, you can't beat that. And shoot, you could even, they could even be people you work with. You could love the people you work with and have a good time and crack jokes, man. And do something like positive with the world, because there's plenty of like terrible things we can do for money. You know, this whole United healthcare crisis that's going on, it's like sad that the food is killing people, giving them the disease, the healthcare we have to have. Then you deny the people. Old people are getting sick and dying. These old people have birthed families. They have families that people care about them, and they're affected by that. And then like some people don't even understand what to do. Like, take care of yourself. Like, you can find food that is inexpensive and also not gonna lead you down the path where you're reliant on these like leeches, man. We just gotta get away from the leeches, bro, and lift each other up. Because like the love that we got is important. I just thought of something. When my uncle, I went to visit my uncle recently. Shout out to Uncle Eric, love you. And he was like, "Yeah, man, don't forget about the people that were there for you." And like, there's only like a handful of people that were there for me. Like, not even like a full two hands, just like maybe like five or six, I don't know, 6 or 7. I don't know, not many. Maybe not even 7. But man, that stuck with me. Like, and it's cool because even though I'm 33 at my mom's house driving DoorDash for a living, like, I get to spend time with my mom, because once I go out in the world and start working and do my own thing, like, who knows, like, you only get so many times with the people that have been there for you. And my uncle, I never get to see him. And my dad too, like I haven't gotten to see him very much. And it's like, those times that you get to see those people are special. Maybe some people live with their family, close to them. Like my family seems to be all over the place. So it's very special when I do get to see them. And yeah, man, like just those like 5 people on your hand that think about those 5 people or however many people you have that were like really like there for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're there. They haven't switched up. They haven't gone places. Anytime you call them up, they're there. Yeah, they just always showed you love. That's a beautiful thing in life, man. It's a beautiful thing. So, please appreciate that. Yeah. The thing is, like, my friend Steve, shout out to Steve Reynolds, Hare Krishna, he's like, if only you knew how powerful your words are, then you would watch the words coming out of your mouth. You would use your speech more precisely. I have these negative thoughts in my head where I'm like, oh man, like, your body doesn't work as good as it should, or, oh, you have this problem or that problem. But like, this stage in life, I'm switching all of that to like, I'll have the thought, the bad thought, but then I'll be like, you know what? I'm grateful. Like, I'm actually happy about it. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, and thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful day, hey. Said I don't wanna act too high and mighty, because tomorrow I may fall down on my face. So I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, and thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful day, hey.